There we are. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on the live stream on this beautiful Wednesday of ours. It is dark. Talking to the mic, man.
It's dark outside, and it's cold.
Yeah, this is what the real world looks like at 6 a.m. in the morning.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. Morning, Heather. So we've got a fun show today. I'm excited about today's show. We're going to ask you guys for your top fives. We'll get to those here in just a little while because it is Wednesday. It is that day of the week.
Yeah, it is.
So we got lots of stuff to get to on the show. First and foremost, in Marshall's Music News today, we'll talk about Tool headlining Bonnaroo. We'll also get into Megadeth and Lamb of God announcing a tour. And heads up, we'll have tickets for that show coming up next week here on the Marshall and Friends show. The Let's Get Saucy competition is this coming Saturday at Southbound. We'll get to that here in a bit, too. Also, Mac and I will go over a list on a recent poll where people have found the top 5 things they're currently sick of. So I thought we'll go over that list, and then we'll come up with some of ours, and we'll talk about things we're currently sick of. We'll do another edition of Chicks on Dudes. We'll play some trivia for some Bon Jovi tickets. And coming up next, we're going to do the question of the day. What are you paranoid about, even though you know it's probably not going to happen to you? So we'll get into the question of the day here in just a little bit.
Yes, Heather, we know. Thank you for rubbing that in. As if it's not already all over Facebook.
UGA. Heather, I don't know if you were on the live stream yesterday, but Mac and I don't think I showed you this yesterday, but I want to show this off just a little bit. Now, I'm not the biggest college football fan, and I said maybe some disparaging remarks in regards to the Bulldogs at the beginning of the season. But Heather, because of you and because I want to show my love towards the state of Georgia, which has been very good to me for the past 7 years, I have bought this UGA championship shirt. I bought this UGA King championship shirt, and I'll be wearing it on the show.
That's
quite
cute.
a bit.
That's cute.
Bought that from Barstool. It was part of their collection.
Real cute.
Charles says, Marshall, I forgot to tell you that the beard is looking beast. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm gonna get it trimmed up just a little bit just to shape it up, but I'm keeping the length. Loving the beard. Loving this beard life. It's gonna continue on for a little longer. I don't think I want to be like the aggressively large beard guy. I think right about here in this world is kind of where I want to live. You don't like it?
Sure.
Mac hates it. Cool.
I don't have to live with it.
Wow. Well, you have to live with it here at work with me.
But I only see you for about, on a daily basis, really, on average, about 2 hours.
Wait, why do you hate my beard?
I don't hate your beard.
You just said
that.
I don't have to live with it. Thank God.
I did not use the words, thank God. I just said I don't have to live with it.
I imagine you always do. You're always at church.
Okay, touche.
All right.
Hate is a very strong word.
Charles goes, Megadeth, Lamb of God. Yeah, dude, it's very cool. So Megadeth, Lamb of God, Trivium, and In Flames are doing a show in Charleston.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of metal in your face. It's called the Metal Tour of the Year. So that show just got announced. We'll have information up soon on rock1061.com. But all next week, you're going to be able to win tickets with trivia. So if you're a big Megadeth fan, get all your friends and family to text in when we do trivia, because only one of you get chosen each and every day. And then at that point, you never know if you're going to win those tickets or not. Depends on how well the guest does.
Which means don't bet on Wednesdays.
If I was betting on Wednesdays, I'd shoot for I would say 3 is my highest, just based on recent history with you.
2, if that.
Okay, all right. Charles says, I am paranoid that I will forget to buy my Mega Millions and Powerball tickets and my numbers will hit. Oh, that's a good one. Did you see the Powerball hit?
Nope.
Powerball hit last week for $632 million. Two people had every single number, so they split it. So each person gets it's 300. It's like 315. So after taxes and stuff, they'll probably get 150, 180 maybe. Still.
Some people might say, I'd be ticked if I had to split that. But still, 300 and something, yeah, that's a lot of money.
Ton of cash. So
I'd enjoy it.
Yeah, so there was there was one person that got a $2 million ticket here in Georgia. There was one person in Florida, and then there was a couple people who had a couple $1 million tickets. But the majority of the Powerball, the $630+ million, was split between two people. One was in I forget. One was on the East Coast and one was on the West Coast. One was in California. The other one I think was somewhere in the Northeast somewhere.
Interesting.
Morning, Gibby. How's it going, buddy? Holly says, Roll Tide, Mac. I'm right there, too, but Georgia played a good game.
Yeah, they did.
I wish I was able to stay up and watch it. I mean, I feel so. I mean, I watched the worst part of that game, the first half.
You did.
When it was 6-9, which, nice, hilarious. But, I mean, the worst, the fourth quarter I heard was just when it just went off the rails and got really crazy.
I turned it off. I think it was 26-18, Georgia, and I was like, going to bed. And then within 5 minutes, they score again. I was like, glad I turned it off because I would have been more upset.
Mm-hmm.
Never go to bed upset.
No, never.
That's marriage advice. So I guess it doesn't pertain to me, but I like it.
All right, guys, going to get us on time here. We are already somehow running a little behind. I am going to, sorry, new Greta Van Fleet. We'll listen to you next time. All right, guys, we're going on here in about 4.5 minutes. Going to be kicking off our day with our question of the day. What are you paranoid about, even though you know it's probably not going to happen to you? We got some great stories on our Facebook page. If you'd like to share your stories, please feel free to do so. You can actually do so by dropping your story into the chat on the live stream on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, or you could text it to us, 1-800-394-1061. Rob, what's up, man? I was just listening to the track that you sent me the other day. It was after Christmas, but I was doing some work, some prep on the show, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. So I was actually jamming out to your track, man. Thanks for sending it over to me. Charles here is complaining about the shows that we get here in Savannah. He goes, we get the 90-year-old Eagles. Charleston gets a banging show like that. Yeah, I think Savannah's scared of, honestly, rock music because, I mean, can you imagine when's the last time outside of when we did our show last summer, when's the last time there was a rock show here in Savannah?
That's true.
I mean, except the tiny ones that kind of happen all over at Victory North. When's the last time the Civic Center brought in even a palatable 3 Days Grace or something? It was apparently 12 years ago when Cotter was still here because he still talks about that one time.
Even right now? Still talks about it?
Yeah, he still does.
Even in Austin?
Yeah, still won't shut up about it.
Yeah, Market Arena did postpone the opening until February.
Yeah, exactly. Talked about that earlier in the show. But, the Market Arena heads up. This week there was supposed to be a special Earth, Wind, and Fire show. And then Riley Green, which is a country artist. Those both got pushed to February because the building's just not done. I mean, the parking's not done till May, but the building is just not done. What's up, Patrick? How's it going, buddy? Patrick won some Savannah Hockey Classic tickets from us.
Nice.
Yeah, Market Arena. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's kind of classic Savannah, though. It's we moved Savannah slow, and although we blamed COVID and supply chain issues, I just believe people just didn't show up to work.
Just slow.
We're just real slow here.
Slow here. Slow here. Slow here. Slow here. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you need to wake up.
But I think you're somewhat slurring your words too.
Me?
I heard slowier.
Slowier. Okay.
Like snowier with an L.
Go open the front door, slap yourself in the face, run around the building, and come back.
Negative.
You need to
look, I've got black coffee over here.
Okay.
So yeah. Give me about 10 minutes.
Once again, look at Charles dropping in his top 5 early. All right, guys, once again, we will be taking your top 5s. We'll talk about those right after our question of the day. We'll do them a little early here. But, yeah, it is Wednesday. It is managers meeting day. So we have to tell the boss what we've been working on, our top 5 things. So if you want to, feel free to drop in your top fives. Mac, if you would be so kind, copy and paste the top fives from people into your Word doc, and we'll get to them so you can find them easier. All right, guys, we're just over a minute before we go on the air for the very first time on this Wednesday of ours. Hopefully everyone's day is kicking off right. Once again, our question of the day is, what are you paranoid about even though you know it's probably not going to happen to you? I have one that's like super generic, but I had a very odd Final Destination-y kind of vibe when I thought of this. I'll explain it on the air, but it was kind of strange, and now I'm slightly scared of driving. So I'll explain it here in about 30 seconds.
You're going to make me have to change mine.
Well, I'm sorry. But something happened yesterday that was a little crazy.
Darn you, Marshall.
All right, we'll be right back. It's Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show this morning. We're currently live streaming the show as we do every single weekday from 7 until 9. So jump on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch and just search the Marshall and Friends show and like, follow, subscribe, turn on your notifications from there. My friend in studio today, joining me on the live stream, is our best pal, Mac, the midday host from Bob 106.9. Good morning, Mac.
I'm the best pal?
Yeah, it's you're our best pal. Like you're our collective best pal, Mac.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Yeah, like if we had a flat tire, we would call you.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, there goes that.
All right, maybe, we won't call you. All right, well, good morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and dive into our question of the day. What are you paranoid about, even though you know it's probably not going to happen to you? Now, I was thinking about this yesterday, and I think I've talked about this. I think I talked about this on the live stream yesterday where we were talking about death. Yeah. We were talking about celebrity deaths yesterday. So I brought up the fact about how I didn't want to die in like a stupid way. Like I don't want to die from like the very common heart attack. I want to die kind of in a cooler way, but I also don't want to die like with that very famous Final Destination scene, right? So there's lots of logging trucks here in southeastern Georgia. So sometimes we find ourselves behind them. And of course, there's a famous scene from the movie Final Destination where a log shoots right through the driver's seat and kills the driver, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I was thinking about that yesterday, and then I am going through information and looking for stories to talk about on our show today. And I actually see a story that they are rebooting Final Destination. And John Watts, the director of the new Spider-Man movie, is going to be executive producing it. And I thought, this is kind of creepy because I was just thinking about Final Destination and getting killed specifically by a log shooting through a truck because of Final Destination. And now they're rebooting Final Destination. So it was like an weird coincidence. And now I am absolutely terrified of driving and getting behind a log truck right now because I feel like it could be my time.
It could just mean that you're psychic.
Ooh, am I psychic?
That sounds a lot better than dying by log.
Okay, well, I think what I'll do is we'll reach out to a psychic, and I'll see if I can out-psychic a psychic on the show.
All right. Good luck, buddy.
I think that would be fun.
Good luck there, buddy.
All right, right now, once again, we're doing the question of the day. What are you paranoid about, even though you know it's probably not going to happen to you? Now, off the air just a few minutes ago, we were talking about the Powerball and how it hit for $630 million. Now, Jason Brant O'Neill chimed in on our Facebook page, and he said winning the lottery is something he's paranoid about, even though he probably thinks it's not going to happen to him. Mm-hmm. Now, winning the lottery in like general, I think is like an incredible thing and can change your life. But like the things that people talk about, like the struggles they go through once they do win it, it's incredible. Like family members coming out of the woodwork for you, people like trying to come and rob and murder you, steal your money because they know you won it, especially if you go public with your win. It has ruined families and people's lives winning the lottery. Would you want to win the lottery, Mac?
I would. I'm going to block you if you come at me like that. And only like 3 of you know my current address, so good luck.
I would want to win the lottery, but I would completely like go off the grid. I would move immediately. I would like hire a financial advisor that I trusted. Like I'd just go with the one I currently have probably and see if they, would not screw me over.
Yeah.
And then I think I would just I would just move to Maui or something and just buy a small house there and just live in Hawaii for the
and
rest of my
not
life.
tell anybody.
Exactly.
I love that idea.
Also on the social media, when we put this question up yesterday, a lot of people, not just one, two, like a dozen people wrote zombie outbreak, man. Are you scared of a zombie outbreak? Are you paranoid about one?
Do I think it could happen? Possibly. Not the way that it's deemed like on The Walking Dead, but yeah, I think it's possible.
I'm just like
afraid of it? Yeah, 50-50. I hope I'm gone before that happens, but
the only thing I'm worried about is if there's a zombie outbreak that I'm not part of it. Like if I decided to get cremated and I'm like, I could have been a zombie, like I would have been really disappointed in the afterlife. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
Could have been part of the zombie gang and now you're just ashes?
I just don't want to get hit in the head and die again.
Again?
Like you have to die to become a zombie and then you have to die again?
Well, is that how you think you're going to die right now? You think someone's going to murder you? It would be interesting. All right, guys. Well, share your stories with us. What are you paranoid about, even though you know it's probably not going to happen to you? You can share your stories on our live stream, which we're doing right now, as we do every single weekday on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Or you can text us, 1-800-394-1061. We're going to get to more of these stories coming up in just a bit, including Max. Right now, Smashing Pumpkins. It's today on Rock 106.1. Good morning. Rob goes, I know exactly what you mean, Marshall. Through my jobs, I've been stabbed, shot at, hit by a car, almost drowned. I fear I will die by something stupid like slipping on ice or similar. Exactly, man.
I am not going to New Zealand. Heck no.
What? I mean, don't let Rob kill the New Zealand vibe for you.
Okay, I'm not going to work in New Zealand. How about that? Stabbed, shot, hit by a car, almost drowned? I could see me drowning.
Are you a good swimmer?
No. That's why I said I could see myself drowning. Sorry,
I'm just moving stuff around so we can
No, you're fine.
Be on time. All right, perfect. Sorry, I had to kill Alice in Chains' rooster. 6 minutes long. Doesn't exactly work when we're talking a lot. All right, guys, we're going to go into commercials here in about a minute and a half. Then after that, one song, and then we're back on the air with the second half, our question of the day.
I listened to that song about 3 times this week already.
Which song?
Rooster.
Oh, okay. Kind of a classic.
I like it.
All right, guys, once again, you can drop your stories into the live chat. You can also text us your stories at 1-800-394-1061. Coming up here in just a few minutes, we'll be hooking someone up with Bon Jovi tickets. I see that Holly is already texting this morning with her number. But we'll be handing out some Bon Jovi tickets next week. We're going to be hooking you guys up with Megadeth, Lamb of God, Trivium, and In Flames tickets. They're doing a show here. I believe it's in May. Let me just double check. I actually have it right here. Yep, the show is on May 3rd in North Charleston. Have you ever been to a metal show before, Mac?
I don't believe so.
Like, have you been to like a rock show at all?
I hear cricket.
Uh-huh.
Right now. Like not like metal rock, no. I've seen Def Leppard.
You've seen Def Leppard.
Mm-hmm. I saw REO Speedwagon, not good in age.
So you've never seen a metal show ever?
No, I just told you that twice.
I know, but like you've never even seen really a rock show.
I saw the Goo Goo Dolls.
Okay. I think what we need to do is we need to give you a ticket and a ticket to Big Bald and Sexy Charles,
sure,
a member of the Horde, and you two need to just pal it up and go to Charleston and go see Megadeth.
I'm scared.
You should be.
I don't know which part I'm more scared of, but I'm scared.
Charles will drive.
Nope.
Yep, Charles will drive. He's an excellent driver. He holds a driver's license, to my knowledge. And I think you would have a great time.
I hold a driver's license to my name, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm a great driver.
Oh, I know you're not a great driver. And I have to drive with you on Friday.
Sure do.
Yeah. We're actually, breaking news. Can we do a little breaking news? Do the breaking news sound effect. Is that the breaking news sound effect?
It is right now.
Okay, well, breaking news. We are getting our vehicle wrapped after almost 2 years with we'll have a new Rock 106.1 vehicle on the streets.
I'm offended.
Wait, why are you offended?
Did you not enjoy my breaking news?
It wasn't good. I was waiting. That's the breaking news. That's what I was expecting.
Mine sounded manlier than yours.
What is that? This isn't like a 7 p.m. Tucker Carlson show. This isn't Sean Hannity with their very salacious, serious sound effects.
I sense judgment.
I sense judgment.
I did my very best on 4 ounces of black coffee.
Rob says, in saying that, most of those were overseas while serving. Thank you for your service. Okay. To a country I don't live in, but thank you. Andrew says, I think I'm going to go check out the Arby's sandwich today. May try both. Nice. So in case you guys missed it. Yeah, so in case you guys missed it yesterday, I tried the Arby's Diablo Dare. It is supposed to be the hottest spicy fast food challenge ever created, and I can confirm that. It is definitely the hottest spicy fast food challenge, to my knowledge, that has been ever done. And I actually did a video yesterday on the Rock 106.1 Facebook page. You can go back and watch it where I actually try it out. So Arby's has 2 versions of the hot challenge. One is like a fried chicken sandwich, and the other one is a brisket sandwich. I went with fried chicken because it seems to be the most popular thing in Georgia, chicken. So I did it there on Rock 106.1. Did a live Facebook deal, and the flavor was much better than I thought it was going to be, and the heat was like 4.5 out of 10. But the flavor, not bad. Like 8 out of 10. I would say the fried chicken sandwich was actually very good. The bun was, now that I think about it, the bun was just like a little dry. I wish it was just kind of a little bit of a softer bun.
Now, this was a red bun, correct?
Yeah, it was a red bun that had like black, like chili flakes baked into it.
Okay, so it wasn't a regular bun tie-dyed with red. Okay.
Correct.
Checking. A red bun.
Charles says, I will show you the way of the metal scene. Bad thing, it will change your life, and then you will cringe playing those songs on Bob 106.9 back.
What makes you think I don't already cringe?
She's pre-cringing, thinking about it.
Yeah, well.
Let's see. Charles is asking for merch from Rob's band. He goes, it's in the works. I'll hook you up once we get ourselves sorted. Nice. Greg says, Mac called you out. Mine sounded more manly than yours.
Mine did. Way more manly.
Cha-ching. Wait, that's like more Law and Order now that I think about it.
No, that's boom, boom.
You watch a lot of Law and Order?
My mom does.
Makes a lot of sense. All right, guys, coming back here in just a little bit with more of your stories for our question of the day. What are you paranoid about, even though you know it's probably not going to happen to you? How many stories do you got over there that we want to hit up?
I like to hit up 3 on these.
Tell me which ones you're talking about.
Airplane falling on me. You read them out?
Just tell me the names of the people. Sean, so it's Sean.
Mm-hmm. Jason. No, not Jason. Sorry, John Richardson.
Why am I not seeing John Richardson?
It's right below.
Oh, there it is. I have it highlighted. Okay.
And then I think I want to do.
Do you want to do you have a personal story that you want to do, or do you want to skip that because yours was kind of like mine? You just want to kind of go into these.
I can go with my original one.
Okay.
That I thought of yesterday. Which one's Anthony or Steve? I'm going to go with Steve. Very, very end.
Okay. Well, how about this? Let's just go back and forth. You start with yours.
Okay.
I can bring up Sean's. You can bring up John's. And then I can bring up Steve's.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just kind of go back and forth there. We'll just do 4.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll keep the rest and I'll highlight Steve's, John's, Sean. So I'm going to do, let's see. You're going to do John. So, boom. Okay. So I'll do Sean and I'll do Steve.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, sorry, guys. Had to work that out. Wanda says, morning all. The 16-year-old cried yesterday. Tony got her tickets to see Bon Jovi. Oh, shoot. Now, there are pre-sales going on for Bon Jovi right now, but Bon Jovi tickets officially go on sale this coming Friday at 10 a.m. Just a heads up, guys. In case you're wanting to buy them early, you definitely can right now.
I think that'll be a good show. I have a friend back home that has been to 8 Bon Jovi concerts.
Oh, my God.
He's younger than me.
Jesus. Yeah. Someone loves the Bon Jovi.
He does.
It's his Grateful Dead, apparently. So I have a pool guy who I was talking to yesterday who, wait for it, works on my pool. He actually told me he bought Bon Jovi tickets as well for his wife because huge, massive Bon Jovi fan.
Nice.
Now, I was talking to Stacy yesterday on the live stream. I don't know if I know more than 5 Bon Jovi songs. Can you
I think I'm the same way.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think I know enough Bon Jovi.
Living on a prayer.
Yeah. Andrew says the arena even's going to be open by then. Yes, the arena, apparently, according to Mayor Van Johnson, they only had to move this week's shows out of the month of January. I think when Trevor Noah got canceled, I think the vibe was there's a big time chance that the arena was not going to open on time, and they waited to the very last second to be like, oh, yeah, it's definitely not happening. So they moved the 2 shows they had this week, which was Earth, Wind, and Fire and Riley Green, out of January and into early February.
What night was Earth, Wind, and Fire supposed to be on? Saturday?
I forget. Yeah, maybe Saturday, maybe today. I don't quite remember. All right, guys, we're going back on after this song, so we're on in less than 90 seconds. We'll have one more song, then we'll pop back on and solicit you guys to text in for your chance to win some Jovi tickets, baby. So there's a couple that we're not going to get to on the question of the day. So I just want to bring this one up real quick because I love it. So Oscar hit us up on Facebook and said, when it comes to the question of the day, werewolves. He's paranoid about werewolves. And he goes, also, I feel like killer bees and quicksand were overhyped in my youth.
I would say werewolves, they don't exist. But then again, Bigfoot.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
I do.
I do.
Have you seen my foot? Have you seen the size of my foot?
I saw your gross toe the other day, and I'm like, ooh.
You know what? You didn't even see the normal toe before you saw that toe.
Well, then I saw the normal toe, and I thought, wow, Mac has weird toes.
I told you not to look at it. What'd you do? You looked at it.
If you're a foot fetish guy, you would love Mac's feet.
You would not.
We'll be right back. Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends Show this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, we are currently live streaming the show, as we do every single weekday from 7 until 9. So jump on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and hang out with Mac and I as we talk about her weird feet in between breaks here on Rock 106.1. They are slightly weird. Do you want to get into it?
I mean, they're just large.
Your big toe has a...
I can't help that.
We won't talk about that. It's salacious on the air, but we'll talk about it on the live stream, and that's the reason why you should hang out.
Leave me and my birth defects alone.
And join us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And don't forget, there's also multiple ways to listen to the show. For some reason, you're working, you're jumping in and out of the car, you can't watch your phone, you can download our app for free via the Apple app or Google Play Store. Get us on your in-home smart speaker or listen live at rock1061.com. Now, let's dive into the question of the day once again. What are you paranoid about, even though you know it's probably not going to happen to you? Mac, you have something for us.
I somewhat had to think about this.
Oh, does your brain hurt?
No.
Oh.
But mine would be getting pregnant.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want all those changes to happen to my body, and I'm not even sure I'd enjoy being a mother. So therefore, yeah.
Yeah, hey, that would be slightly terrifying, especially if you don't want to be pregnant and it's showing up one day. You're like, oh, got this baby now.
Yeah,
got to figure out this baby situation.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. That would be terrifying. As a man, I don't have that issue.
Good for you.
I just never even thought about being pregnant. Not once in my life.
Yeah, men absolutely have the easier job of that situation.
Yeah, I think we can all agree to that. All right, once again, our question today: what are you paranoid about, even though you know it's probably not going to happen to you? Sean actually chimed in on our Facebook page. Sean said, an airplane falling on me. Like, I have to control my breathing when I see this coming directly over me. This happens a lot. I mean, there is Air Force bases and airports over us all the time. I see planes all the time. Plus, there's a private airport just south of me, and as I live on the south side of Savannah. I mean, I see airplanes flying over my house all the time. I literally would not breathe. I would be dead right now if I held my breath every time an airplane flew over my head.
I don't think I would mind it if I didn't hear it coming down at me.
Right. I mean, but here's the thing. When I do hear an airplane, I do look up at it just to see if it's coming up at me. Like, it's just a natural reaction. The 2-year-old in me always wants to see a plane in the sky, but also the adult in me goes, am I going to be murdered right now? And I just have to look up, and I'm like, nope, good. I don't have to run. Because if a plane was coming at you and you were on the ground and you're like, wow, that's coming like into my area, do you think you can get away with it?
No.
Like run away far enough to not die?
I can't run that fast. Absolutely not.
What's your 40 time? We're talking like 6, 5?
I don't know what that means.
It's okay. Well,
it's going to be really bad.
We'll test it after the show today. I think you have one for us here.
Yeah. So John Durham said that waking up in a buried coffin is his, and I'd have to side with him on this.
Ryan Reynolds had a movie about that. I think it was just called Buried. It was an incredible film. Yeah. Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah. It was. He wakes up in a coffin with a cell phone, and he only has like a limited amount of time to figure out how to get out of it.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, you are filled with anxiety to the brim of Mac. I mean, there's a little bit of Southern sweetness, and the rest of it is just pure anxiety.
I don't like that.
Yeah, and your skin would crawl this entire movie.
Out of all like the scary movies that I watch on a year-round basis, that one would scare me the most, probably.
All right, let's do one more. Once again, question of the day: what are you paranoid about, even though you know it's probably not going to happen to you? Steve actually chimed in with this story, and it's quite the story. He goes, being eaten alive. If there's even a remote chance there are bears in the area, I'm not going to said area. Same thing goes for sharks in the ocean. I'm not worried about drowning, despite the fact that it's the leading cause of death in any body of water. I'm scared to death of what lurks beneath the surface. I think a lot of people would probably agree to this. People love to go to the beach, but if you look, only like 20% of the people actually stick
in the water.
Yeah, their feet in the water. My wife is terrified of jellyfish.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, we'll go to like the aquarium, and literally the jellyfish area, she has to stand like 5 feet away, like it's the ledge to the Grand Canyon, because she's worried she may like the whole thought that jellyfish exist. My wife hates.
Has she been in the part of the aquarium where you're like on this conveyor belt and the whole like ceiling is just glass?
No, where's that?
They have one. It's the Georgia Aquarium. It's
It's too expensive.
I've only been like twice in my life.
We can't afford it. I would have to make $3,000.
I think she would freak out.
She would.
That.
I'll definitely take her there then. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for chiming in for our question of the day. Coming up here in just a few minutes, going to give you details on how you can win yourself some Bon Jovi tickets with Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia. Thanks for checking out the Marshall and Friends Show right here on Rock 106.1. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for hanging out with us. Wanda goes, yeah, in Atlanta. Awesome thing to see.
Ooh, I got it right then. Okay, so I was going to say it was either the Georgia Aquarium or the one, the Ripley's Believe It or Not Aquarium in Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, We've always wanted to go to that aquarium. It's like $60 to get into the Georgia Aquarium. Why is it so damn expensive? Is it really worth $60?
I enjoyed it the times that I went.
But you probably didn't pay for it.
You're right.
There was a few stories that we didn't get to that we have like 3 minutes before we jump back on for trivia. And guys, make sure to drop in your top fives. We'll get to that here in between the next couple minutes or so. Top 5 things that you're working on towards the weekend, whether that's drinking beer or fixing a fence. Let us know, and we'll share with you all what you're up to. So Wanda actually chimed in, something we didn't get to on the air. Wanda said, what is she paranoid about, even though she knows it's probably not going to happen? Losing her title as domestic goddess and having to be around people again.
Oh, yeah.
Ew. I don't know. I don't know if I could be a stay-at-home dad. Do you think you could be a stay-at-home mom?
I can get on board with that. Just saying.
So Mac is currently looking for a sugar daddy. She's not really, but she kind of wants a sugar daddy. So
let
just
me
a
be
heads
clear.
Up.
Stay-at-home mom without kids.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Dogs all day.
Yeah, she wants to be a sugar.
All day.
She wants a sugar daddy so she could be a lazy mom.
To dogs.
To dogs. What else did we not? Jimmy Burke said a beer shortage would something. That was something, honestly, I think people did worry about for like 1 second at the beginning of the pandemic. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, yeah, they're going to continue making beer. We could still continue to get drunk over the next year. Jordan said quicksand. Bab said zombie apocalypse. We talked about that. Danielle said a snake coming up through the toilet. I recently saw a video of this happening to someone. That is terrifying. Have you ever sat down in a toilet and found like a spider or anything, Mac? Have you ever had that situation happen to you?
It wasn't in the toilet. It was right above me. Therefore, I hopped off the toilet.
Max is running through house naked, screaming.
Well.
Pam said getting stuck in an elevator, which I think is probably the most common. Have you ever been stuck in an elevator?
No.
Me neither, but there has been, I think
wouldn't want to, though.
Everyone's had a moment where the doors didn't open immediately and you're like, I'm stuck in this bitch.
Mm-hmm. The condominium that we stay at when we go to Destin every year, that elevator is old as Methuselah. And I swear that there's going to become a day where it's going to be the hottest day in Destin, Florida.
You're going to die in that elevator.
We're going to die in that elevator.
And you're not paranoid about
whether it be of a heat stroke or the fact that I'm in there with all my other family members, I'm going to die.
Trace just said, I've been stuck in one. It's freaky. I was stuck in between floors. How long were you stuck in it, Trace?
That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
All right, guys, we're back on the air in less than 30 seconds. Once again, going to ask you guys to text in if you want yourself some Bon Jovi tickets. Apparently, a lot of people do. I've heard of people buying them up already. And, of course, some of you have won them this week. So back on in 15. Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show this morning. Mac is my friend in studio. Mac, thanks for being my friend.
You're very welcome.
We are live streaming the show right now, so make sure to find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just search the Marshall and Friends show. Right now, we need all of you to text us at 1-800-394-1061 because we're about to play Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia? It's 7 questions in 60 seconds. On the line today is a pair of tickets before you can even really buy them to Bon Jovi. He's coming Wednesday, April 13th, right here to Savannah at the brand new End Market Arena. Tickets officially go on sale this coming Friday at 10 a.m. There are some pre-sales going on right now, so if you want to jump out there and find that special keyword, I'm sure you can. But if you want to win them before you can officially buy them, text us up right now, 1-800-394-1061 with your first name and then a number between 1 and 7. And that is the guess of how many questions you think Mac is going to get right this morning. Now, Mac, you've played this game a couple times with us. You've had some rough goes. I think the highest you've gotten is 2 or 3.
You know what? 3rd time's the charm.
Do you feel smart this morning?
Yeah, I actually do. That 8 ounce of black coffee helps a lot.
Okay, it's fine. It's hitting your brain muscles right now. All right, so here's the deal. Once again, go ahead and text us up, 1-800-394-1061. your first name and a number of questions you think Mac is going to get right this morning. Plus, we'll give you a number on each side of that number. So you have a 3-number range to possibly win Bon Jovi tickets this morning. Text us up right now. We'll come right back with Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia on the Marshall and Friends Show on Rock 106.1.
What was that going into?
That wasn't a promo. We don't have any really promos running on the station, mostly because we don't have a program director. But that was just a short sweep going into commercials. So I think you have a bunch of top fives from people, including one from Rob right there.
Yeah.
Do you want to start going over top fives? Let's find out what people are doing.
So Charles has got one, and it's somewhat of a girthy one.
Oh, okay.
Charles's top 5. Number 1, work.
Oh, okay.
Lots of work to squeeze in on top of more work. Okay. Number 2, paperwork, because it multiplies like rabbits.
Okay, yep, that's true.
Number 3, I liked this one. Start my food storage because China is hoarding food and we are going to be scrambling. Not eggs. I added the not eggs part.
Oh, okay.
Number 4, process some deer meat. At least he's got some deer meat.
Charles has been murdering a lot of deers. You're all welcome.
And number 5, pass out at 7:30 so we can get up at 2:30 and work out. Had to get in early because lots of work today.
Charles runs one of the most amazing schedules here in Savannah. I mean, I couldn't imagine being in bed at 7:30, let alone waking up at 2:30 and going, I'm good with this.
I could imagine going to bed at 7:30, but not getting up at 2:30. No, you can have that.
Yeah, I'm slightly okay with getting up at 5 a.m., but that's about as early as I kind of want to get up. What else do we got?
Gibby said, number 1, work. Number 2, keep kids alive, which is very important. Number 3, keep off the missing persons list. The wife did it just in case it happens.
Okay.
Number 4, fix fence.
Pretty important.
Number 5, get some rest.
Because of the fence fixing.
Yeah. And keeping the kids alive.
Yeah, it's pretty important. Like people look down on you real hard if you don't keep those kids alive.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got?
Rob over in New Zealand, our New Zealand listener. Number 5, force myself to go through social media stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, I get that, man. It's a pain.
Number 4, drink. Number 3, eat.
Important.
Number 2, cry from checking social media.
Yes. People are mean.
And 1, drink some more.
Yeah. So I stayed sober. Do you drink very often, Mac?
Very, very, very occasionally.
Okay, so I drink every weekend because I have emotional issues that not many people know. But I did not drink this weekend. I stayed a sober Sandy this past weekend. And I'm kind of surprised I did it. But, I mean, I did have a couple beers. So just to clear it up, just in case anyone's wondering, I had 1.5 beers on Friday, and then I had a half a beer on Saturday.
So literally a couple.
Yeah, so honestly, I think I could be sober, but I think I would still drink. Does that make sense? Because I don't know if I ever want to stop drinking beer. It's delicious.
So you need non-alcoholic beer?
I don't know if I even want to do that. Like, I think even just this slightest hint of a slightest buzz, even when I'm not drinking, gets me through that time very quickly. And I think it really helps.
Sure. Wanda came in with her top 5.
Mm-hmm.
She said laundry.
Yep.
Number 4, rake the yard. Yuck. Number 3, keep the kids healthy. Also very important.
Yeah.
Number 2, play Xbox. Nice. And number 1, make chili.
It is the perfect week to make chili. Like, it's just that amount of cold where chili, it's like a good soup and chili week.
Is it bad that I'm excited that it is cold?
No, I think it's good. I mean, we rarely get cold here in Georgia. Did you see that there's a 1% chance it may snow this weekend?
Yeah, I saw that.
Jeremy Nelson of WJCL threw out there that it actually may snow. It may snow in the Atlanta area, and that may come towards us. So we may actually see some flurries this weekend.
I could see the Atlanta area.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about the possibility of seeing some snow. We've had snow once since I've been here in the 7 years.
Yeesh.
Almost 8 years now. And when we got that snow, we got like 3 or 4 inches, and it just covered Savannah. It was incredible.
I bet that was really pretty, though, around the squares, too.
Yeah, so there's a small chance of snow this weekend. I hope we get it. We got some more?
Yeah, we have 2. Rhett said number 5, stay home due to common cold, not COVID.
Congratulations on not having the cocoa.
Number 4, watch, I I'm thinking you meant Eternals on Disney Plus.
Did he write externals?
He did.
Wait, when is Eternals on Disney Plus?
I think it's out right now.
Is it really?
I think it is.
I gotta watch that. I didn't go to the theater to see that.
Number 3, we'll talk about it later. Number 3, pay outrageous property tax bill for my wife's van.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Number 2, rest and relax. And number 1, prepare for Disney trip next week. That's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous. I want to go. I had the opportunity to go for a few days to Harry Potter World.
I would have totally gone to Harry Potter.
Yeah, I would have too, but I promised my dad Eagles concert. So there's that. And he comes first. And then we have one from Charles.
Charles has another one?
No, I'm sorry. Horny for smoked meat. Sorry.
That's Sean.
Yeah. Sorry, Sean. Top 5 from Sean. Number 1. Clear some snow since it's like an early spring today. 34 degrees.
Oh, that's nice. Congratulations.
Number 2, brace for 5 more inches of snow and the return of single-digit temps on Friday.
I hate that. Okay, give me some more. Give me some positive news. Hopefully there's some positive stuff here in Sean's top 5.
Number 3, probably spend Friday evening and Saturday clearing said snow.
Okay, that's even worse.
Number 4, watch the finals for the Lucas Oil Chili Bowl Nationals. Okay.
Wait, is that a chili competition or is that like a NASCAR thing? Because I got both vibes from it. You said Lucas Oil, you said oil, Lucas Oil Chili Bowl Nationals.
You say that 5 times fast.
No,
whole thing. Lucas Oil Chili Bowl.
Lucas Oil Chili Bowl Nationals. Lucas
5
Bowl.
times fast.
I can't. I'll totally screw it up.
And then number 5.
Yes.
Friends brunch on Sunday morning and then Sunday fun day the rest of the day. So 2 out of 5.
Yeah, they all kind of sound bad. It sounds like you just lined yourself up for a really crappy weekend, Sean. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Wanda goes, I like to rake the yard only because I get to burn it. Here's what I did, Wanda, and maybe this will help. Just cut down all the trees on your property, and you don't have to rake anything. I highly suggest that. Sean says, I just mulch the leaves with the riding lawnmower. No more raking for me. That's exactly what I do, man. Except it's the push.
Oh, so it has nothing to do with chili at all?
It's dirt cars, midget sprint cars on the indoor dirt track. Yeah, you lost me when there was no chili. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Do something else. All right, guys, we got like another 4 minutes before we go back on the air to quiz Mac with some trivia.
Trace has a top 5.
Let's hit up Trace. How's Bluffton doing this morning, Trace?
Number 5, work today. Number 4, enjoy 4-day weekend. Oh, that's right. We don't have to work on Monday.
Yeah, we're off on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, we'll talk about the show schedule coming up here in just a bit.
Oh, sorry about that. Number 3, drink. That's important. Number 2, go with my dad to, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Kissimmee?
Oh my God. How am I? Kissimmee? Kissimmee? Let's go with Kissimmee. I don't know.
To the Meckham Classic car. I can't word today.
You cannot word today.
Classic car auction, number 1, bring home 35 pounds of deer meat from my parents' house. I like number 1. Meckham Classic car auction.
Okay, we have our contestant today.
Meckham.
Wanda says it's mostly the neighbors' trees, pine trees everywhere. Oh, no. That sucks. So my first house here in Savannah that I rented, it had like 3 pine trees in the back. Just the entire backyard was the biggest bitch in the world to mow, and it was the worst. Marshall Eternals comes out today on Disney Plus. Oh, okay, cool. So it came out today. Yeah, that's definitely a weekend movie for sure. I got to jump into that. Wait, what's today? Tonight's Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
It's just on Disney Plus, or do I have to pay like the $30 fee to watch it?
I think it's on Disney Plus.
Okay, cool. Then maybe I'll watch it tonight.
I might be wrong. But my life is.
Trace says it's pronounced Meekum.
I'm going to stick with Meckham.
Meckham. Mac. Yeah, Rob says, I hate having to wait for the Mandalorian episodes. They are nailing it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the Mandalorian. It's weird. A lot of people did not like the episode number 2 that came out this past Wednesday.
Wait a minute.
Or sorry, I meant to say Book of Boba Fett. I apologize.
Okay.
But yes, I am upset that we're having to wait longer. Because we don't know when the next season of Mandalorian's coming out. But I think the Book of Boba Fett, honestly, is really good. The second episode came out this past Wednesday. The new episode's out tonight, or actually right now. It's a great Disney Plus day.
I haven't started it yet. And I need to finish Hawkeye. I'm on the 3rd episode of that.
Hawkeye is good. It's definitely the worst Disney Plus show was The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which was the biggest disappointment. It was horrifically bad.
I just don't understand what was with that. We knew what the outcome was going to be.
Yeah. So that was big time bad, but yeah, Hawkeye's good. You'll enjoy it. I would just burn through the rest of it. I'm surprised you haven't seen it, being that like 50% of your life is just watching television. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just in a home where I don't have my own TV where I can watch anything that I want to, which I'm sure if I asked, I could, but I don't like doing that.
Just open up a computer and watch it in your room.
But then that's rude.
Is it?
It is. Some people might say it is.
Red says Hawkeye was good. The Boys season 3, yes, is coming out June 3rd. Can't wait. All right, guys, we got 20 seconds. We'll be right back with trivia. Mac, good luck. Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show this morning. My friend joining me in studio is Mac, midday host of Bob 106.9. Good morning, Mac.
Good morning.
All right, so right now we're going to play ourselves some Are You Smarter Than My Friend trivia. 7 questions, 60 seconds, Mac. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have you play for someone who texted in just a little while ago. People who join us on the live stream may recognize the name Vic. Victor Pines is the gentleman you'll be playing for today. He said, Mac, you were going to get 2 correct today.
Okay.
So he has 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Those are the numbers
that
he has to possibly earn himself some tickets to go check out Bon Jovi, who once again are playing over at the End Market Arena on Wednesday, April 13th. Once again, Bon Jovi is coming to Savannah. Tickets officially go on sale this coming Friday at 10 a.m. More details at our website, rock1061.com. Other than that, you've got 7 questions, 60 seconds. Vic thinks you're getting 3.
He said 2.
Well, 2 correct today. We are going to give him a number on each side of that. So you have to get 1, 2, or 3 questions right today to get Vic these tickets to Bon Jovi. Are you ready?
I think so.
All right. Your time's going to begin after I ask the first question. You do have 2 multiple choice questions today. So here we go. Question number 1. Video Killed the Radio Star was the debut music video on which channel?
MTV.
That is correct. In what city do the Simpsons live?
Ooh, pass.
Question number 3. Which type of fruit juice did Dole sell first?
Oh, man, that's not a multiple choice.
That's not multiple choice.
I'm going to say orange.
Incorrect. Question number 4, multiple choice. What animal provides the large portion of all protein eaten in Peru? Is it dogs, snakes, or guinea pigs?
Guinea pigs.
That is correct. Question number 5, also multiple choice. When was the tire company Michelin founded? 1888, 1889, or 1891?
89.
That is correct. Question number 6. What is the last word of the Bible?
Oh, no. Pass.
Question number 7. Your time's running out. What state is nicknamed Land of 10,000 Lakes?
Pass.
All right. And Mac, your time's up. Your time is up. You did get 3 today, and that means Vic is scoring himself tickets to go check out Bon Jovi. Congratulations. Mac, you did pretty good.
Compared to the last
time? Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and go over the correct answers real quick. Video Killed the Radio Star was the debut music video on MTV. What city the Simpsons live in? Springfield.
I'm not a big Simpsons person.
Obviously. Question number 3, what type of fruit juice did Dole sell first? Pineapple. Question number 4, what animal provides a large portion of the protein eaten in Peru? That would be guinea pigs. What was the first tire company, when was the tire company Michelin first founded? 1889. What is the last word of the Bible? Amen.
Should have got that.
Yeah, you should have got that one. Question number 7, what state is nicknamed the land of 10,000 lakes? Minnesota. Minnesota.
I feel good.
All right, guys. Vic, congratulations. We're going to hook you up with tickets to go check out Bon Jovi in April at the End Market Arena. Once again, get all the details in that show coming up at rock1061.com. Coming up here in just a few minutes, we're coming back with another edition of Chicks on Dudes, answering your love and relationship questions the best we can as just a couple chicks in here at the Rock 1061 studios. More to come on Rock 1061. All right, back on the live stream. Congratulations to Vic.
Meckham.
Score. What's that?
Meckham.
Mecom. What? Once again, congrats to Vic for scoring himself some tickets to Bon Jovi. Oddly enough, right in the middle of that, my left ear started ringing, and now I think I'm going to die. I don't know why. My ear is ringing for no reason. I know.
Congrats to Vic, and congrats to me for getting 3.
Yeah, you did get 3. There was a possibility. Do you think you would have got the other ones you passed on if we would have gone back to them? You passed on the Simpsons question. You passed on the Bible question. Yeah.
I think I would have gotten, if I had more. Yeah, that one, the Bible one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it just makes sense.
Val's on the live stream this morning. He says, "Good morning from Russia with love." What's up, man? When are you coming back? Val was the person who actually came in and took pictures for us on the last day of the Cotter and Marshall show and gave us those incredible skateboards,
right.
which are actually I have now hanging on my wall at my office.
Very nice.
Rhett says, "Good job, Mac."
Thank you.
Wanda says, "Good job." Congrats to Vic.
Thank you. Oh, congratulations. We've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
You're not supposed to read that one out loud.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Rhett says, lowballing. Vic was lowballing you. Obviously not. Maybe,
really
maybe a little. I mean, he said 2. She got 3. Steve says, I saw Bon Jovi, the Slippery When Wet tour with Skid Row. Awesome show.
Cool.
Oh, Val, you're coming back this Sunday. Safe travels, man. Can't wait to see you back here in Savannah. All right, coming up next, we do have Chicks on Dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we'll get into the top 5 things people or we are sick of. So this is a new poll that was taken, and people are actually talking about things they're sick of. So we'll go over that top 5 list, and then I actually wrote down quite a few things that we can get into that I'm just personally sick of as well. Do you have a list of things? That...
Yep.
Like Festivus for Mac right now.
I like it.
I don't... Let's get rid of this.
I'm looking forward to CrossFit today.
Are you CrossFitting today?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more. That's it?
It's my 2 favorite movements.
What?
Box jumps and kettlebell swings.
Wait, so how high is the box that you're jumping on?
I'll tell you. Hold on.
Are you one of those CrossFit people who actually like take videos of you doing CrossFit and then post it?
Mm-mm. So for a minute, I was doing videos, but I wouldn't post them. I did that for my benefit, so I could go back and look at how far I've come in those movements. You look like you don't believe me, and that's okay. You don't have to. Let's see. It is. So here's the thing. I could do beginner with 12-inch box. I'm not doing that. It's too easy. Then you've got the 20-inch box. Okay. And then you've got 30-inch box. I'm thinking a 30-inch box. You got to do 7 box jumps with a 30-inch box. 14 kettlebell swings with 24-pound dumbbells. But you have to do as many rounds as possible in 12 minutes.
Excuse me.
That's what they call an AMRAP.
Well, good luck with your CrossFit today.
Thank you.
So this coming Saturday, for anyone who wants to get out of the house, Val, you can't come. You'll still be in Russia. We're actually going to be, and by I'm going to be at Southern Barrel. Oh my God, that was all wrong. This Saturday, I'm going to be at Southbound Brewing Company. Definitely not Southern Barrel. Definitely not Bowtie Barbecue. But I will be there for the Let's Get Saucy Wing Sauce Competition. So the Wing Sauce Competition starts at 3 o'clock. It is with Bowtie Barbecue. So here's how it works. There are 20 people who are creating unique wing sauces. They paid to be a part of this, and they have to make a sauce with a Southbound beer. So at that point, everyone gets free samplings of the wing sauce. You could buy wings on site from Bowtie Barbecue if you want them tossed in the sauce, or if you just want to dip your chicken wing in the sauce. You can also obviously buy beers while you're there as well. And this is once again from like 3 to 6 o'clock this coming Saturday. Now, first place, it's actually a really cool prize. They're going to have someone who wins this thing, who has the best sauce. Their sauce will be featured at Bowtie Barbecue for the entire month of February.
That's cool.
So they can actually go in, bring their family, bring their friends, and then just see random people possibly trying their wing sauce at Bowtie Barbecue.
Okay, so important question here.
Yeah.
If you want to go and just eat wings and people's sauce, you can come to this, correct?
Exactly. It's free admission to go drink beers and try sauce 100%. You don't have to pay extra to walk into the door, but you do have to pay for beers and wings if you want to imbibe those things.
How much do you think wings are?
I don't know. That's a good question. All right, guys, we got a couple songs. We still have like 10-ish minutes before we jump back on the air with our first break of our Chicks on Dudes segment. Great questions today. I'm very excited to jump into those. Steve says, see you there. Love Southbound. Nice, man. Val goes, I'm rebooking my flight. See you this Saturday. But yeah, I'm excited. So actually, I'll be the judge. I'll be one of the judges. I have judged this competition since it began about 4 or 5 years ago. Now, it didn't happen last year because of the Cocoa, but this year, excited to come back and be a judge for the Let's Get Saucy Wing Sauce Competition at Southbound. So that's where I'll be on Saturday. If you guys want to get out of the house, if you need to hide from the wife or if you need to hide from the husband, come on out and hang out at Southbound. I will be out and about, but there is a good portion of the event where I have to like sit in like a closed room and then taste wing sauces away from people.
By yourself?
Usually there's like 4 other people who judge with me. Every year it's a little bit different. I've had Jesse Blanco, local foodie, in there with me. Cotter, who used to be obviously on the show, he was in there with me for a couple years. I've had Frank Solkowski from WJCL. I've had Wayne Millard, who is part of the Beer Society here in town, be a judge as well. So I don't know who the other judges are.
Cool.
So we'll find out. But yeah, I'll be hanging out with them. Plus, I'll be hanging out with Jeremy Hammonds. Jeremy is the owner of the Underdog Brewing Company, who was on with me this past Friday. He'll be there. He's not a judge. He's kind of like the overseer of judges.
Cool.
Yeah.
By the way, when does Underdog open?
He doesn't know quite yet. He's going through a lot of paperwork right now, and
that's fun.
He expects to build out, I think, somewhere in the late spring. I think his goal is probably to be open by the middle of this year.
Okay.
But I'm excited. I think he's going to have the radio station out on site that day. And then he promised me, the ring and hook game. You know what I'm talking about? Where, like, you put a hook on, like, a post, and then you have a ring on a string, and you have to throw it.
Oh,
and it lands. He has said that he would actually name that game the Marshall, and that that game would be named after me at his business. So
I saw a TikTok of a cat win that game the other day.
Thanks for completely demeaning that game.
I'm not demeaning it.
Yeah, you completely demean the.
It just happened out of nowhere. Could it happen again? Who knows?
Oh, they're naming a game after you, Marshall. Oh, that's cool. I saw a cat do it on the TikTok.
On the TikTok.
You're an asshole.
I thought it was funny. You don't have TikTok?
No, I've refused to jump on the TikTok train. I eventually will. I know I will. It's just, I'm living a great life without it, and I want to continue doing that for a while longer.
Jake Thompson shows me about 5 every day.
Yeah, I expect that.
And then he asked, "Hey, did you look at the TikToks that I sent you?" No. I said, "Did you look at the TikToks I sent you?" No. Okay.
You guys are so cute.
My mom is the same way. Did you look at those TikToks? Nope.
Your mom's on TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Is that weird?
She doesn't do TikTok videos. She's just on there solely to look at TikTok videos. Just me too, but I have videos on mine.
Do you do fun little dances with all your girlfriends?
It's been a hot minute
since you've done the dance.
I've done a TikTok, yeah.
So I saw that a recent TikTok craze has been taking off the shell of an uncooked egg. Have you seen that?
No.
So you know how you can like crack an egg open and the yolk will come out, but people have like taken off the literal shell of an egg with still like the membrane intact. It's so weird.
Don't like that word.
You don't like membrane?
I don't like the membrane.
Wanda says, I've managed to cut back on watching TikTok. Now, TikTok is just, and once again, because I've refused to join it, TikTok is just Vine, right? Like they just brought back Vine, but it's just like it could be longer than 6 seconds, right? Is there a cap on how long the video can be?
I think it can be, I want to say 3, but I know it can be at least 60 seconds.
Okay, okay.
Trying to find this thing that you're talking about.
Steve says, same. My wife watches it so much the site crashes. Good Lord. All right, says, yeah, I still need to grab my Rock 1061 pint glass from him. Oh, okay.
How do you do that?
Rob goes, you know you're moving on up in the world when you get a game named after you. I know, right? Because there's no official name for the hook and the ring and hook game, right? Like nothing we found. So it's now called the Marshall. Tell your friends.
It's called the cat game.
No, it's not. Shut up, Mac. Shut your hole, Mac.
Funny.
Steve goes, insane in the membrane.
I don't like that word.
Oh, look, your mom's chiming in. Mama Margaret's on the chat right now. She goes, oh my God, waste of so much time with the egg. She knows. Your mom's so much cooler than you.
So wait a minute. You tried it? You have too much time on your hands. That's coming from me.
Sean says Vine was and always will be the supreme app. Dude, I agree. I love Vine. Bring back Vine. Why did that go away? What idiot allowed Vine to go away? It out. That was ridiculous. Charles says, Miss T and I refuse to TikTok. Waste of time. Yeah, I mean, I waste my time doing so much other stuff. I couldn't imagine doing that.
Oh, go get TikTok and watch 2 videos. 2 videos turn into 200.
Is it just like, do I just see the top videos? Can I search for stuff?
So after a while, it accumulates like what you look at the most. And there's a For You. And then there's the people that you follow. So you can follow people.
Oh, okay.
But I stay on the For You because, that's the most interesting to me.
So Stacy, who was on yesterday, told me that she has 15,000 followers on TikTok. Is that good?
I would assume.
What would I need to do to get 15,000 followers on TikTok?
Just post a bunch of stuff. In a nutshell, post a bunch of stuff.
What do you think would be a good content thing for me on TikTok?
The cat game.
What do you mean the cat game?
The cat game. You could duo that cat video and do it yourself. So while you're watching the cat win it, you can watch you win it at the same time. That would be good.
Hate it. It's called the Marshall. The game is called the Marshall. Everyone knows this.
That cat would.
Charles would like to know if Mama Margaret's a TikTok influencer. I think this is a good question. No. Not that she knows of. All right, guys, coming up here in just a few minutes, we're going to be doing Chicks on Dudes. The return of Chicks on Dudes. Got 3 questions. Let me see.
When do we get into the things that we don't appreciate the most these days?
Are you talking about the top 5 things that we hate right now?
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be after Chicks on Dudes.
Okay.
All right, guys, 3 minutes before we jump back on the air. Got Volbeat on the air right now with Shotgun Blues.
Shotgun Blues?
Mm-hmm. Shotgun Blues. Rob says arm wrestle a cat for name rights for the game. Ooh. Nah, because that'd be animal cruelty. I don't want that hanging over me.
That's funny.
Plus, I hate cats. I'd slap the shit out of that cat. Sorry, I don't hate cats. I would never want to own a cat.
Oh.
I look at cats like I look at people asking for money on the side of the street. I'm like, not worth my time.
Mm-hmm.
I just give a side eye. I'm like, I don't.
You
like
wouldn't pet a cat?
I would pet a cat. I wouldn't pet a homeless person or a beggar.
I'd hope not. You definitely need to go get tested for COVID.
Yeah, well, then I would definitely have to. Give him money. Very awkward.
I think this man on the side of the road the other day, who, by the way, was wearing a Georgia hat. I don't think he was homeless, but he sure was showing a bunch of crack to people.
Like the drug?
No.
Oh. So, like, was he bending over a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Did his pants not fit, or was he kept dropping stuff?
He had a belt,
but
he didn't know how to work the belt.
Oh.
He was an older gentleman.
Yes, he was.
With a bunch of crack. And then as soon as the light turned green, he turned around so where I didn't have to look at the crack anymore. You doing this on purpose, man?
Maybe he's just trying to get your attention.
You're not getting any money from me.
Yeah, he knew you were single. He's like, hey, I'll show this girl some of my crack. Maybe she'll get into it.
I told Mom, I said I should roll the window down and say, roll tide, pull up your pants.
Yeah, that would have turned out great for you. Sean says cats are gross. I agree. Sean says also the game is called The Marshal. It's common knowledge. Everyone start doing that. If you ever see that game, be like, oh, yeah, this is The Marshal. Yeah, everyone knows that. Red says arm wrestle a cat would be animal cruelty. Next statement, I would slap the crap out of a cat. Okay. I'm not perfect.
That didn't really add up.
I'm not perfect. But also, I don't know. Cats, you know.
I enjoy Jake's cats. George and Dexter.
I acknowledge they exist, and I think that's the best thing a friend can do with another person's pets. But if they got Wiley with me, I'd probably slap him.
Wiley?
Yeah. You like that one? All right, we got 1 minute coming into Chicks on Dudes. I'm thinking...
That ain't a common term.
I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll do the first two, Mac.
Okay.
So, because I think the first one, I don't know. I don't know how much time we'll spend on the first one, but I think the second one we can spend a little bit of time on. And then the third one we'll leave for the second break. So
I like that idea. Yeah.
Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
I can tell.
I am paying attention. What do you mean?
All right, guys, just about 30 seconds. Going to go back on the air with our first of two breaks for Chicks on Dudes. Questions, guys may not feel exactly comfortable asking their significant others or just ladies in general. So they ask us, and we answer them for them.
I don't understand what Sean's comment means.
We'll get back to it. We'll be right back. It's Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends Show. Today, we're currently on the live stream. Make sure to hang out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just search the Marshall and Friends Show. And while you're there, make sure to throw us a like, follow, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. My friend in studio as of this very moment is Mac, the midday host of Bob 106.9. Mac, you were on the Cotter and Marshall Show for quite some time doing this exact bit. So you know what? We're going to do another edition of it. It is now time for Chicks on Dudes. It's where both of us chicks do our very best to answer your love and relationship questions that you may feel too nervous to ask the other sex or your significant other. So let's dive into our first question, Mac, of the day. Morning, chicks. I had a girl walk out on me on a first date type of situation this week. I thought it was all good, but she just ghosted me. Has this ever happened to you?
Yes.
A guy walked out on you, Mac?
So here's the difference, though. I feel sorry for you, guy, because that I've never gone to a place and the guy actually show up and then ghost me, but I've had gone to a place and nobody, like, I've driven 45 minutes out of my way to go on a date with somebody, and he never showed. Like, he never showed. That situation's a lot worse because they actually showed, but then got up and left.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, not to like toot my own horn or anything,
Whatever.
but no lady has ever run away from me during the date, but afterwards they got away from me quickly. I can't think of any one specific occasion. I wouldn't say this was a date, but I was hanging out with a girl. We were on a bus trip with the radio station, and she wanted to come back to my house to hang out with me. Well, I was partying. I was in party mode. I wasn't in sexy time mode yet, so I went downstairs and started drinking a couple of beers with the boys, introduced her to everyone, and then I was like, "Oh, where's Amber?" She left. Yeah, she totally left. I missed my chance, but yeah, that type of situation has happened to me before.
Yep. Okay.
All right, question number 2 of Chicks on Dudes. Hey, Marshall and Mac, I saw somebody on TikTok ask, "What's everyone's love language was? What's yours?"
Mine is probably words of affirmation.
All right, so just so everyone knows, love language, because there is some people who just don't know what love language means. It's how you show affection to people you love, generally a significant other. So, like, these are the things that your significant other would do for you, whether they be like rubbing your feet or telling you you're pretty. But obviously, for Mac, you just need words of
Affirmation.
affirmation. So, Mac, looking great today with that scarf.
Thanks.
See? That's love language. Mac and I love one another.
Mine is more of I need to know that I'm doing whatever it is right. Like going about being a significant other.
So I should be like, the lasagna tonight, top notch, Mac, great job.
Yes.
So I have to.
Am I making lasagna? No, it's frozen, but it's out of the frozen section for sure. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, my love language, I think, is just it's the simple things. It's the slap on the butt. It's like a good job, pal.
Yeah.
But it's like the little touches. I mean, I don't need like constant like, hey, you're doing great today type of things. But I think it's just the little things, like the hug or just like the slight arm touch. It's one of those things that's it just feels good.
Yeah.
And it feels like, you're connected. My love language to my wife, though, she loves me buying her stuff. She loves me buying her drinks, taking her out, and also the ridiculous things I do, like I make her a special birthday cake every year. Usually what I do is I will go to like Kroger and have them do one of those. You can take a picture and put it on a cake, but I'll have someone specifically make one that like says, one time I think I put Freddy Krueger on the cake and said, "I can't wait to slice you to pieces."
Nice.
That type of thing. So I think it's just the small things like that go a
really
long
cool.
way. All right, guys. Once again, Chicks on Dudes currently right now. We got one more question we're going to get to here in just a few minutes. Right now, let's get to some Biscuit. That's right. Biscuit, baby. Here's Break Stuff on Rock 106.1.
Is it just Biscuit?
Got the Biscuit, baby. That's Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
We just haven't played Limp Bizkit on the station in quite some time. And now that we have someone else doing our music, because Cotter's no longer here, obviously, it's kind of funny that they've jammed in some Biscuit in there.
Old Biscuit.
Good old Biscuit. All right, coming up here in just a few minutes, one more question of Chicks on Dudes, and then we will dive into the top 5 things that people hate right now. Found this new poll. Then we'll get into some stuff that we do not care for right now.
Boy, oh boy, do I have a rant.
Uh-oh. Well, I can't wait to hear it.
I sense sarcasm. With a smidgen of judgment.
Wanda says, "I'm about to start the chili. I'm listening, though. Y'all have a great hump day." All right, thanks, Wanda. Sean says, "Oops, that comment was a response to a text I received. My bad." So you're saying he's trash. Ooh, what are you talking about, Sean?
Yeah, I was like, what does that mean?
So coming up in the 9 o'clock hour today, just a quick heads up, we'll do some Marshall's music news. We'll talk about Bonnaroo and Tool being one of the headliners and who else is a part of that show. Also, Megadeth and Lamb of God have announced the metal tour of the year. We are going to have tickets for this show all next week via Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia here on the Marshall and Friend Show. Excuse me. Also, a quick note for when it comes to the show next week. Obviously, Monday, it's Martin Luther King Day, so we are going to be off the live stream. I'll still be on the air doing the show. But Tuesday and Wednesday, we are moving studios. Apparently, that is the word on the street. So It looks like we will not be live streaming, possibly Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So it looks like no live stream until at least Thursday, possibly next week. It could happen earlier. We're just not for sure. A lot of things have to go right in this moving process for us to be back on the air as soon as possible. That means like we have to have like these engineers and vendors all come in and do their jobs at the same time. But the rarity of that is that exactly. It's pretty rare. So we're anticipating not doing any live streams Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. I hope we're on earlier than that, but just a heads up for everyone. We'll be on the air, but we will not probably be doing live streams while we move studios because we have to relocate all of our computers, all of our setups. It is going to be a lot of work. Mac, are you excited about moving studios?
I'm doing the light stuff.
What does that mean? Wait, how are you going to... So we're moving a bunch of stuff next Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to say I'm just carrying the light stuff? You're the person who CrossFits in this building.
And?
You should be strong as crap. You should carry the heavy stuff.
I've got to move a whole 1-bedroom apartment in a couple of weeks. What is that? Practice? No, light stuff.
You're the worst.
At least I'll show up.
At least I'll show up. Like you're doing us a favor there.
Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Completely just
I'm going to
kidding.
have a back injury next week, though. Just so I can blame my lack of effort on something.
So I got to get us back on time. We are a skosh off time.
A smidgen.
A smidge. All right, there we go. Had to kick out a Metallica song. Sorry, Metallica. They'll forgive me later. Red says Dizzy next week for me, so I won't be here anyway. Perfect. That's why we're not doing the live stream because you're not around. Trey says, yo, Limp Bizkit is on. Nice. Yeah, so we have one of our coworkers in Myrtle Beach. So we own a cluster of radio stations in Myrtle Beach, and a guy named Charlie Steele is currently programming the radio station. And by what that means is he's like tweaking the music a little bit, and then he's adding new songs while we look for a new program director who hopefully will be coming in before the end of February.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's the update on Hefe, his headstone?
Oh, obviously we haven't gotten to it. So Hefe, the new music beta fish number 2, who is buried just outside the Rock 1061 studios.
Right there. He
decided to die when Cotter decided to leave. We were going to buy him a headstone, but we just haven't. So
I think we should. Or at least go find a rock.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to leave that up to you.
No.
Yeah, I think it should be you.
But you said it's your fish.
It is my fish.
We were laying him to rest, and you said it's my fish.
How about you grab some tape and then grab 2 zip ties out of Tim's office and make like a little cross, and that'll be the gravestone.
That trash man's going to come around and get that and throw it away.
Sorry. I'm just so busy. I don't have time. It's on the list. How about this? It's on the list. Charles says, I'm coming over and holding Tim Janier by the neck to make sure everything is operating properly. I have asked Tim if it means anything. Tim Janier is going to be in studio with me, probably not on the air, but he's going to be in studio with me that first day just to make sure everything is working correctly. Because when we move into the new studio, I want to start taking phone calls because we took a phone call the other day and it sounded like garbage. It was so bad. So everything should be back up and working properly. We should have the correct phone operating system and not whatever this is over to my left, which is just a mess. So hopefully everything will be up and running. Sherry goes, hell yeah, thanks for the biscuit wake up. Love it. Charles says, make sure the EBI hat is moved to the proper viewing area behind you. It definitely will be.
I have got to give that mannequin a manicure.
Oh, our mannequin up here?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with that. Greg says, we're moving, so we can't have a show. You know who would have had a show? Tiny Tim. I mean, Cooter. Sure, he would have done hand puppets or something, but the show must go on. I wish that was the case. Yeah, he would have been SOL as well. So we're literally moving. So we're on the first floor of the South Point building over on Hodgson Mall. We're actually moving up to the second floor, just above where Taste of India is. So we're actually going to be right over that restaurant. And it's going to be incredible because the studios are brand new. We have like brand new furniture, brand new operating equipment. It is really, really great. But it is going to take a few days to make a transition. So the radio stations will still be on. You'll still hear music. You'll hear us on the air. Some of it may be live. Some of it may be pre-recorded. But the live stream is just a different beast in itself. So we may or may not be on the air. We just don't know yet. But we'll definitely not be on the live stream on Monday. It is a holiday, so I'll be taking that day off.
You do that again.
You like that? The little things for Mac. House Hefe number 3, currently alive. Currently alive inside my house.
What color is he?
Red. So I actually been doing research. You can get betta fish, other fish to live with. Apparently there is a schooling fish. There's like 10 different types of fish that you can put in with the betta fish. So I am going to be giving Hefe some new friends here shortly, whenever I get to it.
Just not betta fish.
Right. Yeah, they would murder each other. Rob says, Charlie Steele. Now, there's a power name. He's a pretty awesome guy, man.
I'm going to have to remember how to do a live show again.
Have you done a live show since you've been here?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Yeah, get a little bit rusty.
Yeah, I was quite nervous running the board for the first time after Cotter left, but now I feel fluent enough. Now, when we move into a real actual studio, I think I'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. Have you looked at the boards up there?
Yeah, I mean, I did work on them.
They're massive.
Yeah, I worked on them prior to this arrangement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very massive.
All right, guys, we got 3 minutes. Come back with our last question of Chicks on Dudes, and then we will be coming back one song after that to talk about the top 5 things people are sick of currently, according to a latest poll that someone has done. And then after that, we'll get into the things that we're personally sick of. And then that'll be a wrap on the live stream for the day.
I'm hungry.
Thanks for letting everyone know.
I am.
I ate horribly yesterday. Now, I've been trying to eat pretty healthy for 2022. A lot of salads. Last night, I had chicken noodle soup, homemade, which was nice.
Oh, nice.
But still not the greatest thing to eat. And then I ate the Double Dare Challenge from Arby's yesterday. So
yeah, you ate like garbage.
Yeah, I ate like garbage yesterday. So today is back to eating a Caesar salad for lunch. And then tonight I'll eat something very nice and light. It's my turn to cook, so I got to find something.
I'm glad you took my advice, though.
Advice on what?
You did the Double Dare Challenge on the day that you weren't going to take a nap, because I told you that would not be a thing that you'd want to wake up to as a poop.
Yeah, so I did the the Diablo Dare Challenge yesterday, and it gave me no residual problems.
That's weird.
Yeah, I had no heat in my stomach, no heat in my onesies or twosies, like none of that. I had no issues at all.
Okay.
Maybe that's because my body's given up. I'm not for sure.
You know what was the highlight of my day yesterday?
What was the highlight of your day?
Was the comment that Jake Thompson made after we had that conversation. Stop talking about it. What, poop? Yes, I don't want to talk about it. I said it's a normal human action. I know. I just don't want to talk about it. You don't talk about this with Mel? Absolutely not. That's your wife. I don't care. I'm calling Mel. Don't do it. I don't want to talk about it.
Wow.
This is also the man that comes in while I'm eating lunch or right after I had eaten lunch. He says, what's that smell? Can't even eat lunch at work, man.
You live the toughest life.
I do.
Rob says 2:24 a.m. here. I think I've done my damage for the day. I better get some Z's. Take it easy, peeps. Yep. Thanks for hanging with us, Rob, today, man. Appreciate it.
Wish I could catch some Z's.
You be quiet over there.
Sleepy.
Shut up. We'll be right back with Chicks on Dudes. Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show this morning. Don't forget, we do live stream the show every single day from 7 until 9 on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just search the Marshall and Friends show and make sure to like, follow, and subscribe while you are there. My friend in studio at this very moment is Mac, and we are currently in the midst of Chicks on Dudes. These are questions that you may be scared to ask the opposite sex or your significant other, and that's why we are here. We are here to answer your questions, hopefully solve your problems, and get you going onto the right track in your love life. All right, here's our final question of Chicks on Dudes. Had 2 great questions before. Thank you, for everyone, for submitting your questions to us. You can text us those questions. You can message us those questions on social media. You can also email your questions to kmshow@rock1061.com. Here's our final question of Chicks on Dudes, Mac.
Yep.
Good morning.
Yep.
Do you or have you kept your ex's nudes?
No.
No?
No.
You've just enjoyed them and deleted them immediately?
Are you meaning like
Nudes, as in...
I know what nudes are, Marshall. You enjoy them whilst you're in said relationship. Once you have exited said relationship, no, I don't keep them. I keep T-shirts. I don't keep nudes. I keep.
You don't have like a folder called Jeremy with just a bunch of nude pictures of that dude?
No.
No?
No.
You've deleted them all?
Yes.
You haven't secretly kept one?
No.
Mac.
I
No?
don't tell a lie.
See, the thing with me is I met my wife, I think, in 2009, I think. I know. Cell phones were a thing then, but they weren't like what they are now. So I really didn't get too much of the sending nude pictures back and forth in a relationship game. And I guess there was a few years where I got some nudes, and that was fun and all, but those weren't girls I was dating. I was just the dude on the radio, and they got my number, and that's cool. But I never really kept any nudes from any chick, and I've only sent one nude, and it was to my long-term girlfriend at the time. I actually thought about it after I sent it, and we had some fun dialogue about what was in that photo. And then I realized, you know what, not a great idea. And I actually grabbed her phone when I saw her the next time and deleted that picture.
Yeah.
I was like, well, thank God. But no, I've never, I don't think, kept any of my ex's nudes photos, although I don't think I've really ever gotten any.
Right.
Because my wife's she would never send me anything. She would rather send me a picture of a wombat eating a raspberry than send me a nude photo.
In all honesty, I think I've only received one nude, but in this day and age, if you've got that on your phone, you've got a virus. The government has seen it and has put a virus on your phone.
Maybe he just had a virus.
Maybe he did.
Yeah, maybe he did. All right, guys. Well, thanks for chiming in with your Chicks on Dudes questions. Coming up next, we found this poll about the top 5 things people are sick of right now. So we'll go over that poll, then Mac and I will share some of the things that we are sick of. That's coming up here in just a few minutes on the Marshall and Friends show right here on Rock 106.1. Right now, Bad Wolves, it's Zombie. All right, guys, back on the live stream. Thanks for hanging around again.
Did that sound like a cover of the Cranberries, Zombie?
That is a cover.
Nice.
Yeah, so Bad Wolves, back a couple years ago, did a cover of it. And this is the song that, broke them out. And this is their huge breakout hit.
I think I've heard it before, and I liked it. I like that song anyways.
Then their lead singer went off and dove into the crazy pool, and he left the band. And now they have a new singer and a new album that just came out.
Okay, better or worse than before?
The guy sounds very similar to the guy who previously fronted the band, so it's okay.
All right. Well.
So coming up here, like I said, we're going to talk about the top 5 things that people are sick of currently. Then Mac and I will go over our personal lists. Tomorrow on the show, Stacy from Hot 93 is going to be joining me in studio. I still need to find someone to join me on Friday. I guess I should probably start figuring that out.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah, I always, I always know it's coming around, and it's just like, oh, that's a future Marshall problem. I don't have to worry about that now. Now I have to start worrying about it.
Why don't you get Tony Scott from next door?
Tony Scott, member of the Horse. I guess she's currently on vacation. That's why she hasn't been on the live stream.
That's why I haven't seen her at all.
Yes, yeah. So I stopped by because I wanted to talk to her, and Tony was. I think she's on vacation right now.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. In the 9 o'clock hour today, going to be talking about the Let's Get Saucy Wing Sauce competition. Just in case you aren't doing anything this coming Saturday, starting at 3 p.m. over at Southbound Brewing Company. I'm going to be there judging the hell out of some wing sauces. Each contestant has to put some Southbound beer into their wing sauce, and it's free to come out and hang out. It's free to try the sauces, but if you want wings, you got to pay for it, and if you want beer, you got to pay for it. And the person who gets first place will win their wing sauce on the bow tie menu for the entire month of February. They also get beer and gift cards. Second place just gets gift cards, and third place, there is no third place. It's a people's choice. We'll also get beer and more beer. Excuse me.
Pretty sweet prizes all around.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So I think that's like super awesome bragging rights where you can like tell everyone like, oh yeah, I have a wing sauce. I'm an at-home chef, and I have a wing sauce at Bow Tie Barbecue right now.
Been to Bow Tie lately? You know that sauce? Yeah, it's mine.
I haven't been to, actually, speaking of, I have not been to Bow Tie in quite some time.
Never been.
They have great food, and they have they have like a little back patio section with this little bar that you can sit at.
Mm-hmm.
They have a great craft beer selection.
Nice. I have to check that out.
But I'm eating salads now, so I'll never be going there. God damn it.
So Saturday is going to be your cheat day? No, actually, you have 2 cheat days.
No, I think I'm going to lightly cheat on Friday, and then I'll probably full out just drink on Saturday because I have a wedding after the wing sauce competition.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I have a busy weekend. It's crazy. All right, guys, we got less than 30 seconds. We'll be right back with our top 5 things that we're sick of story. Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show this morning. Currently live streaming. Make sure to find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just search the Marshall and Friends show. All right, let's go ahead and dive into this story, Mac, because I found a poll yesterday, and it was pretty much the top 5 things people are sick of. So I thought we could go over this list, and then here in just a few minutes, we'll gather our thoughts and then talk about things that we're personally sick of. Yeah. So coming in at number 1 on top 5 things people are sick of, podcasts. Podcasts apparently up there. They say here, there's a reason you never made it in radio. You have nothing to say. Which, yes, I agree. The majority of podcasts are terrible out there.
But I enjoy podcasts.
Which podcast do you enjoy the most?
Like the true crime podcasts.
Well, that's because you're just a psychopath.
Yeah.
Coming in number 2 on the top 5 things people are sick of, emotional support pets. Yeah. If you need an iguana to walk through an airport and get, from Sacramento to Miami, Florida, maybe you shouldn't be flying at all.
That's a little excessive.
Number 3 on this list, questions at the gas pump. Cash or credit? Are you a fuel rewards member? Do you want to join? Do you want a car wash? It's interrogation. It really is.
A little much.
It is. I mean, and then if I go to Kroger to get gas, why do I have to have that stupid card? And why does it never scan properly? Why do I have to be the guy that is waving my keys in front of this thing for 5 minutes?
Also, it's one thing to have all those questions, but it's another to take forever to process my answers to said questions. Go ahead.
Coming in number 4 on this list, fitness trackers. We already have something that berates us for not getting off the couch called a spouse. So why do we need fitness trackers? And people waste their money on Apple Watches and the Fitbits. How many people actually? Oh, you have one, don't you?
Yeah, sure do.
Are you tracking your the steps you take every day?
I track everything every day.
Mm-hmm.
So
does the government. Number 5 on this list, the top 5 things people are sick of. This one you're going to be offended by, Mac.
Sure,
probably.
I'm sure.
Tributes to Betty White. Apparently, there are way too many tributes to Betty White, America's grandma. This one I don't exactly agree with.
Nope.
I love Betty White.
I do too.
She was the second coolest person in our cool person tournament that we did back in November. But apparently people are sick of hearing about Betty White right now.
Well, you know what? I can tell them exactly where to take that opinion.
All right. So there is the top 5 things, and according to a new poll that people are sick of hearing about, Mac and I have put together a list of our own stuff. So we'll share that with you here in just a few minutes on the Marshall and Friends Show on Rock 106.1. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for hanging out with us on the live stream. Got one more break. Elaine, thank you so much for joining us.
Wait, so I have to list more than one?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh my
5,
gosh.
5-ish things. Overachiever, Mac. I'm an overachiever.
You didn't tell me 5.
You don't have to. You don't do 5.
I have 1. No, I got 2. Technically. Zombie.
Okay, we're getting a little bit more on time. I think we'll be fine.
Zombie.
I think the coffee hits you, and now it's completely worn off. You're back to Sleepy Mac.
What gave it away?
Just your general aura.
Don't judge my aura.
Elaine says she was extremely late. She goes, is anyone in here or is my phone being stupid? Yep, your phone's being stupid. There's people here. Holly says, I was coming home from work yesterday and a guy was standing on the corner in Pooler with a jar of weed and had a sign that said, free weed, LOL, only in Pooler.
I saw that.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he look like? Explain.
No, I saw the picture on Facebook.
Explain the situation.
Just as she said, had to sign free weed.
And was
He's
it
holding up at the corner?
Did it look like a homeless guy or was it a good-looking guy? What did he look like?
I don't want to say he was homeless. He didn't look homeless. He looked kind of average-ish.
So he had a jar of weed, and he was just giving it away.
I didn't see the jar. I saw the cardboard sign that said free weed.
Was he promoting a business or no?
No, he wrote the words free weed on that cardboard.
Okay. I did not see that, but interesting. Fun times in Pooler.
Let's see if I can find it.
Sean says, got to head out. Y'all have a kick-ass day. Stay safe and be good to one another. Absolutely, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Once again, Mac and I found this poll. Top 5 things people are sick of. We went over that. One thing that was actually a bonus thing that people are sick of. Comic book movies where the villain tells the superhero how much they're alike. I agree.
Say that again?
Comic book movies where the villain tells the superhero how much they are alike. Mm-hmm. Holly says, I saw the jar. Did you get some?
Oh, we did have a jar.
Wanda says, I read the guy owns a CBD store. Cops talk to him. Show it off on the live stream there. Is he wearing a jumpsuit?
It looks like it. It was cold.
Good for him. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's just trying to get some people to get into a CBD store. I get it.
Marshall, there is no CBD store right there.
Well, maybe not.
That is a random corner.
Well, maybe not in that picture.
Do I have time to go blow my nose?
Yes, go blow your nose.
Thank you.
You don't have to ask. It's not first grade. You can just go blow your nose. All right, guys, we got right around 8 minutes before we go back on the air, and then we'll kind of wrap up the show for the day. Once again, Mac and I are going to go over the things that we're kind of sick of. I'm definitely not sick of guys who are running around tossing out free weed and Pooler. That's just kind of hilarious. The rest of my day, what am I doing? What's my top 5, actually? Top 5 for me is I got to do some website work. I got to update the websites with information on Megadeth. That show was just announced the other day. And then I've got to do some show. I got to prep the show for tomorrow. And then obviously I got to find someone to come co-host the show with me on Friday. That's right. Yeah, Lane, go check out the show on YouTube. Once again, for anyone who doesn't know, if you do miss the show on any day, you can actually go back to our YouTube channel. Just search the Marshall and Friends Show, and you can actually watch the show right there each and every day, no matter which day you're watching it. Holly says he was across from all the military recruiting places. Okay. I don't know where that's at, but sure.
Just the fact that he was across the street from all the military recruiting places. Hey, before you sign up, come get some weed.
Hey, people got to do what they got to do. Trey says one thing I'm tired of when the villain in a movie keeps talking on and on about why they are going to kill the hero instead of actually killing the hero. If you wanted to kill the hero, just do it already. I agree. Yeah, if you guys have anything you want to share of stuff you're absolutely sick of right now, feel free to share it on the live stream. Maybe we'll get to it here on the air. Once again, we just went over our top 5 list of things that people are sick of. They did a new poll. Those things are podcasts, emotional support pets, questions at the gas pump, fitness trackers, and tributes to Betty White, which I don't understand. I love Betty White. Oh, Elaine dropping her top 5 right here. We got time. Let's go ahead and go over it. Finalize inventory for auditors. Ugh. Catch up on documents. Hate that. Number 3, take a damn break. I love that. Number 4, call doctor. Number 5, buy drugs.
Hey, we know a guy in Pooler.
Yeah, he's wearing a red jumpsuit and no one's a CBD store.
Yeesh.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was keeping track still about how long it's been since I've vaped.
Yeah, you used to vape every single day, and you've been off the vape for something to the accord of 2 or 3 months now, right?
Something like that, yeah. I can't remember the date.
How are you post vape life?
I'm good.
Do you think about vaping? Do you still want to vape?
I think about vaping. Do I want to vape? The urge to do it, it's gone.
Mm-hmm. You're saving quite a bit of money not vaping, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Positives. And your health, much better.
Yeah, I'm just hungry all the time.
Lane says, I'm sick of grown people crying over people being offended for everything. Yeah. Have a great day, Holly.
I am tired of people getting offended by everything, though.
I'm offended you say that.
Too bad. I'm offended about a lot of things. Keep my mouth shut.
You don't have to.
But I do.
Tell us. What are you offended about? Nope. So yesterday, just so you guys know, once again, I did the Diablo Dare Challenge from Arby's. So if you want to watch that video, it's currently up at the Rock 1061 Facebook page. TMZ also just put out a story just a little while ago that I'm just catching. So Bob Saget apparently died in his sleep without suffering, according to TMZ. I don't know how they know this faster than what a doctor could tell. So according to TMZ, Bob Saget's death was devastating for his friends, family, fans. There's only one bit of solace. We're told based on what was surfaced from the investigation, there's evidence he died in his sleep without suffering. Sources familiar with the investigation tell TMZ Bob was tucked in bed when his body was discovered on Sunday around 4 p.m. Eastern. As reported, the lights were off in his room at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Orlando. We're told Bob had called his wife before going to bed and also tweeted how happy he was to be back on the stage.
Wow.
Crazy. All right.
That's the way I'd like to go, though.
A heart attack in bed?
No, just in my sleep.
Vic says, tell Mac I said thank you. I just saw this text message. He goes, and thank you too, bro.
You did nothing but read the questions.
I did something. Congrats to Vic again for picking up those Bon Jovi tickets. We'll do another opportunity for you guys to win Bon Jovi tickets tomorrow, right around 7:30 with Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia. Right now we're playing brand new stuff from Mastodon. I love this song. It's called Tear Drinker. This song is incredible. I saw them perform it live over at Welcome to Rockville this past November. They are incredible live. They're such a tight band. I love it.
Bet that drink's really salty. Tears.
Yeah, no, I got it. It's good. Someone laughed, I'm sure, somewhere.
No. No.
Val, have an awesome day, man. Ooh, Charles has a top 5 things he's tired of. Tired of paperwork, tired of payroll taxes, tired of income taxes. Number 2, all other taxes. Number 1, anything the government overreaches into, basically everything.
I like it.
Mac, you said you have one thing?
One that kind of rolls into 2.
Okay, so how about this?
2.
I'll kick off with a couple,
Okay.
and then we'll get into yours.
Okay.
And then we'll finish up with one last one of mine.
Okay.
Greg says, I'm going to go drive around some. I'll catch you guys on the airwaves. Nice. Good luck. All right, guys, 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes out.
Well, Mama Margaret has said nothing. Wait, has she said something?
She's commented once or twice, I think. That was it. Your mom just doesn't like you today, all right? No love for Mac.
Yeah.
Well, we do appreciate you guys once again hanging out on the live stream today. Once again, on Monday, we will not be live streaming because it's Martin Luther King Day. We have the day off, and I'm definitely taking it because I love sleeping in. It's incredible. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we are moving studios, so we most likely will not be live streaming the show at all. And it looks like Thursday we'll definitely be back on, but we could be back on before that. Just keep your eye out on the Marshall and Friends Show Facebook page, and we'll do our best at keeping you guys abreast of our schedule. Just a quick heads up, next week, at least possibly for the first couple days, we will not be live streaming. I'll still be on the radio. A lot of that stuff will be recorded just because we are moving like everything that makes a radio station, we are moving, and it's going to be hell. So we don't know what's going to work or not. So we're going to figure that out.
Want to wear some tennis shoes with some leggings?
Some leggings.
Some leggings.
I'll wear the same thing. You and I, let's wear the same thing, you and me.
Let's not do that.
Why not? You afraid I'll look better?
That's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Let's
my mind.
Let's put a big red beard on your face and see if anyone notices.
No.
All right, so you don't want to be twinsies?
No.
All right, thought we were best friends. This is devastating.
Best pals.
All right, great. It's not like we have to go on the air and pretend to like each other for the next 5 minutes or anything. Thanks a lot, Mac, for ruining it.
Very welcome. Kind of my job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just a heads up. I'll probably get on your nerves later.
Are you talking to me personally?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't like this at all. Why?
Because I'm going to ask a question that you've answered about 5 times already.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to find a new...
I just want to be thorough.
I'll just find a new hateful way to answer it. We'll be right back. 20 seconds. God, I love that song. Mastodon Tear Drinker. It's Rock 106.1. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show. Currently, Mac is inside the studio pretending to be my friend, is what I just found out. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget, we do live stream the show every single day from 7 until 9. Just search on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, the Marshall and Friends show. All right, so we were just talking about the top 5 things people are sick of, according to a new poll. Those things are podcasts, emotional support pets, questions at the gas pump, fitness trackers, and tributes to Betty White, which we both agreed we don't like.
Right.
But there's a bunch of stuff that we personally are sick of. So I thought we could go over some lists of ours. Can I go first? Is that okay?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm sick of COVID, and I'm sick of everything about it. I want to get back to regular life. I want to go to shows. I don't want to have to wear a mask. I'm fully vaccinated. I got the booster shot. Whatever. If you want to do it, if you don't, whatever. I'm just sick of COVID in general. I don't want to hear about like pipelines of like supply chains having issues. Like let's just get past this. I know there's a lot of stuff that goes along with that, but I'm sick of it. I'm also sick of anyone that brings up QAnon to me. I've had oddly a large amount of people over the last like month who are like, yeah, but QAnon. And I'm like,
what is that?
Really? We don't need to know. We're not getting into that.
Okay.
Also things I'm also sick of, the Green Bay Packers. Why are they so good? I'm sick of Aaron Rodgers. He should be traded immediately. He's a liar, and he should be in jail, okay? Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers, the entire team. I'm sick of them. Also politics in general.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, right, left, I don't care where you stand. In the middle, on the moon, I don't care. I'm sick of you telling me about your politics and where you stand. I don't care. I don't care. I literally, wait a minute, I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah. Mac, you are obviously sick of some stuff. What are you sick of?
Mine kind of folds into one, but it's technically two. So number one, I'm tired of getting behind, and no offense, handicapped or older people who do not belong on the road. I feel like the government should pay if once you hit a certain age, you are allowed a chauffeur.
You just get unlimited Uber rides once you get past the age of 65.
Paid by the government. That is because look, it's gonna downsize people's cost of insurance because it's gonna lessen the amount of wrecks.
Okay.
And
so you and I need to start a business.
It'll make people nicer.
Old people Uber.
Yes. Also, kind of in the same sense, why are you so slow at the grocery store? And why do you have so much food? I have 3 things in my hand. There's only 2 lanes open. Their self-checkout is shut down. And you have 100 things.
I love that. I'm complaining about QAnon, COVID, the Green Bay Packers, and 29-year-old Max going, old people on the road and grocery stores.
Why are you going so slow down the aisle? You're going down the wrong side of the aisle, first of all.
Incredible stuff. We have people chiming in our live stream like taxes, everything related to taxes. Also, just terrible movies and stuff. Guys, thank you so much for chiming in and hanging with us here on the Marshall and Friends show today. Inside the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to talk about the Let's Get Saucy wing sauce competition that's happening over at Southbound on Saturday. We'll also get into some Marshall's music news right here on Rock 106.1.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
The world would be a much better place.
Mac just needs her own personal checkout line. Do you check your own groceries out, or do you just go?
It depends on what's open. To be quite honest,
are you just going to Kroger? Or where are you going to grocery shop?
Kroger. Right. Walmart's expensive. That's for the rich folks, and don't get me started on Publix.
Charles says, Mac, remember, senior citizens know where to go and all day to get there.
Well, that's just selfish. There are other people living on this planet.
My dad's favorite thing was there was times where he would actually go up to a green light and stop. And I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? He's like, I don't gotta be anywhere.
Oh,
I was like, go. Someone's gonna murder us. He's like, they'll go around us. My dad was a psychopath. Me. My dad was a psychopath. All right, guys, that's the live stream for the day. Mac, thank you so much for being my friend and hanging out. We do appreciate you. We'll see you maybe next Wednesday. We just don't know because of the studios. Yeah. So we'll figure all that out later. You guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. Thank you for dropping your top 5s. Good luck to you all. Good luck to your top 5s. Hopefully they get completed. And we'll see you tomorrow right back here at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Stacy Scott of Hot 93 will be joining us live in studio, hopefully. I heard she's sick.
I am not driving Mama Margaret around the road when she's old. You'd have to move here.
All right.
Okay.
You guys